Good morning. I'm going to talk today about why is being a therapist so hard. I just had a session with someone today who is a therapist, and I said to her at the end of it, oh my gosh, you've just captured like so many things that I think a lot of us need to remember. And I said, I'm going to turn it into a little video. So as I wrote the notes after, I just started making a list of all the things that came up that really I think would speak to any therapist. So I'm going to just list them off the way they came out. Managing dual roles, being afraid to talk about the dual role, being afraid to be in trouble for the dual role, not being able to avoid the dual role because we live in smaller places. The emotional weight that we carry of other people's stuff that we don't even know that we are carrying it till we're crying about a story that we heard from a client, and we don't even know what's making us cry about it or angry or sad, but it's like the transference of the material into us because we hold that stuff for them, feeling like I'm not effective. Am I effective? Am I doing anything? I mean, this is constant for me. Am I doing anything? Should I be doing more? I should be doing more. I should be giving them something right now. They're just talking. I'm just listening. Is that enough? That whole thing. Oh my God, here's one. We get so bored sometimes of the amount of, I'm just going to say bullshit. It's not bullshit, but it's sometimes, especially if you work with teenagers or kids, you have to listen to so much stuff that is not feeling therapeutic. It just feels like stories from the week, stories. What happened to Sally when Susie did this and and it has nothing to do with your client, but they're telling you so much of that. On the flip side, we also swim around in the shallows sometimes a lot when we want to be doing the thing. And then we're never sure what's happening. Is this helping? And if it did help, why did it help? What was it that happened? We never know what's actually going on. Sometimes we might, but then we might not even know why. The exhaustion from the layers of dialogue simultaneously happening in our heads. We're listening to the client. We're thinking, what should I say next? Am I a good counselor? What would Molly have done? She does EMDR. I don't do EMDR. I should do EMDR. If I did EMDR, I'd know what I was doing right now. That, all the while listening to your client and trying to figure out what to do. Exhausting. Compare and despair. We're comparing and despairing all the time. Do we ever compare and delight? I don't know. I have this idea, and this person was talking about it too, that everyone else knows what they're doing. Every other therapist has a clear path straight to what the deepest issue is, and I've never felt that way. Can't do the thing, whatever the thing is I should be doing, I'm not doing it. So for me, I would say right now what's up is I should be doing hypnosis, but I'm too afraid to do it because I can't think of what to do. And I should be doing it because I trained to do it and I have the training. And why don't I feel more confident? Maybe it's CFFT, maybe it's EMDR. Oh my gosh, I'm just talking. Is talking enough? Am I allowed to just talk? Oh God. The exposure of ourselves to a client or what feels like to the whole world when we're learning. When we are learning and not feeling confident, we are willing to be seen as incompetent. And that is brave and hard. And that takes a toll. Having clients that talk the entire time without taking a breath, feeling like they're paying me to be here and they're just talking. I haven't done it. Should I interrupt them? Should I stop them? Should I not? Flip side, a client that never speaks and you don't know what's going on and you can't get anywhere and you can't get any traction. The unending shoulds. Should have said this. Shouldn't have said that. Should have. Unending. And then go home and shame ourselves for not being good at self-care. I should be doing self-care things that I tell my clients to do. I'm not doing them. I'm like scrolling on TikTok for hours. I'm just berating myself on the inside. Then there's a whole issue. For me, I'm going to add my own now. Documentation. How much of this do I write down? Did I miss writing weeks of notes on this person? Because I can't remember what happened last time. I go back to read my notes. They're not there. My printer's not working. I should have Jane. Should have got Jane. Don't want to get Jane now. I'm too far in to printing things off and filing them. I'm a bad person because I'm printing things off. I should have them all in that, alone what you write in the note. Who's it for? Is it for me? Is it for them? Is anyone going to read them? Am I going to be in trouble? Self-disclosure. I self-disclose too much. I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God. They know too much about me. Did I do that for the right reason? All of this is happening while this session's going on. Am I telling them that because it helps them? Or am I just telling them something random because I'm too tired and I can't think straight? Blurting things out that I shouldn't blurt out. Fucking hell. I don't even want to give you examples of the things I've blurted out, even in the last couple weeks, because... And then if I don't blurt them out, if I don't say it, I think, well, I'm not genuine enough. I'm not saying what's on my mind. I'm being too robotic. Can't win that one either. There's a continuum that I feel as being a therapist between being really brave or being stupid. And I never know where I am on the continuum. Sometimes I'm really brave and say things that take bravery to say. And then I just feel like that was really, really stupid to say. Don't say that.